Listen, nobody, and I mean nobody, starts a business because they love paying taxes. But here's the thing, just because you have to pay taxes doesn't mean you have to overpay. And yet, business owners do it all the time without even realizing it. If you're not strategically planning for taxes, you could be giving away thousands, yes, thousands of dollars every year to the IRS that you legally could have kept. Today, I'm going to break down the biggest tax mistakes that's draining your profits and, more importantly, how to fix it. Welcome to my platform where faith meets finances and strategy builds legacies. I'm Avery, CPA, your CPA bestie, helping faith-led entrepreneurs make, save, and keep more money, because profit isn't just numbers, it's purpose. And I'm here to make sure your business blesses you as much as it blesses others. I don't just teach business success, I speak what God says about wealth, stewardship, and walking in divine strategy. Let's get into it. Here's one of the biggest mistakes that most business owners make, and it's probably costing them the most money: not keeping accurate financial records. You might be thinking, Avery, I track my income, I know my expenses, so what's the problem? Well, here's the issue. The IRS allows over 50 tax deductions for small businesses, and if you're not tracking everything correctly, you're leaving money on the table. Let me give you a real example. There was a person, let's call her Lisa. She was a coach making 6 figures a year. She was tracking her income, but wasn't categorizing all her expenses correctly. She wasn't writing off things like her business coaching, her office supplies, her mileage, and even part of her home office. After we cleaned up her books, she legally saved over $15,000 on taxes that she was originally just handing over to the IRS. So if you don't have clear records, you're either guessing at tax time or missing out on deductions that could keep more money in your pocket. And trust me, the IRS won't remind you to take those deductions. You either know what you're doing or you don't. Okay, so exactly what do you need to track? Here's a quick list. Business expenses. Every dollar you spend to run your business: software, subscriptions, education, marketing, legal fees, and even a portion of your rent or mortgage if you work from home. Mileage. If you drive for business purposes, those miles are deductible and they add up fast. Meals and travel. If you're meeting clients or traveling for business, you might be able to write off part or all of those costs. Payroll and contractor payments. If you pay anyone in your business, keep clear records, because guess what? Those payments are deductible, but only if you document them properly. Keeping track of all this isn't about just an in case. It's about making sure you control how much you're paying in taxes, not the IRS. Now let's talk about how to fix this and keep more money where it belongs in your business. Use accounting software. Manually tracking everything is a headache. And let's be real, you're too busy running your business to sit there typing numbers into a spreadsheet every day. Use software like QuickBooks, Xero, or even a free tool like Wave. These automatically track expenses and categorize them for tax deductions, making your life 10 times easier when tax season comes around. Another thing you need to do is keep digital receipts. The IRS doesn't care if you think you spent the money. They want proof. Keep digital copies of all of your expense receipts using apps like Expensify or even Google Drive. That way, if you ever get audited, which we pray you don't, you have everything you need to go. Finally, work with a CPA. Now, I know it's tempting to DIY your taxes, but unless you know every deduction, every credit, and loophole, you could be leaving money on the table. A good CPA will not only save you money, but also make sure you're set up the right way for long-term success. And if you need a CPA, well, you know who your CPA bestie is. All right, now tell me, what's one thing you need to know to do better when it comes to tracking your finances? Drop it in the comments and let's talk. And don't forget, if you need a business deduction checklist, I've got a free one for you. Actually, I have one even better. I have a free tax tracking calculator and tracker that's gonna help you to list all of your expenses. When you put in your income, it's gonna give you an estimate of what you should be paying when you make your income payment. Trust me, go and check it out. I actually also have a video on how to use it, so you can go on my videos and check that out as well. That's it for today, y'all. Remember, wisdom builds wealth, Faith fuels favor, and strategy turns hustle into harvest. Now go handle your business the blessed way. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. See you in the next one.